Shalom, my sweetest friends. I hope you're doing wonderful. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the idea that sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. When you're going into a healing process of any kind, whether it's physical or emotional, frequently it will get worse before it gets better. Because when you start facing emotional pain, then sometimes it's going to get difficult. So, one of the things I talk about in therapy is that, nobody would invest in an organization that just went like this, up and down, right? Nobody would. Why? Because you never know when it's going to come up, when it's going to go down. But if it's going up and down, but there is a general incline up, then there's no problem. And that's the idea. You're going to be generally going up, but sometimes there is a dip before the general incline starts where it feels just really bad and it's really hard. It reminds me of a time when I was in high school. I was playing high school football and I broke my arm. And, I was, super diehard. And so I tried to play with the broken arm, I had a cast on and whatnot. And then it kept hurting. And so I went back to the doctor and he's like, listen, he's like, if you keep playing, we're probably going to have to just re-break it and set it properly later on. He's like, it could cause problems with your functioning of your arm. He's like, it might not be the best option. You might want to just stop playing and, and maybe we do need to re-break it and set it, or maybe not. We can see after a week or two. So obviously I quit playing football for that year, and thank God it got set perfectly. And I didn't have to get it re-broken. But there was the possibility that I was going to need to break it, get it worse, hurt more, in order to get to the place of healing to where it would set properly and go forward in the right direction. And sometimes that's exactly what we're doing when we're doing that internal emotional work. We're breaking things that are, kind of solid in us, and maybe they're just solid in not such a good way, but we're breaking those things in order that we should set them properly and start building blocks to a more beautiful and bright future. So just recognize in the day-to-day grind, when you're going through that therapeutic journey, when you're just living life and trying to grow, sometimes it's going to get hard before it gets better. And sometimes you have to break something in order for it to move forward in a healthy and good way to be fixed. So I'm hoping that that can be beneficial to you, and recognizing that that's just how it is sometimes. And so if you're going through that, know that you're not alone. Many people are going through that difficult dip before the rise. And hopefully that can be beneficial for you. Wishing you the best in all of your journeys. Take care of yourselves and take care of others.